secret for almost 2 centuries inside a village called Xinjiang in China. Nobody is allowed to know or learn this art outside that village. Only the Chen Village.
I have always pictured Tai Chi as slow, fluid dance. What actually Tai Chi is?
Let me first start with, it's not a dance. Tai Chi is a form of Chinese martial arts, a very strong one.
Does it even burn calories?
I actually researched this before. A smooth, gentle exercise, 200 to 300 calories.
Seriously?
Yeah. See, you're breathing, you're burning calories. While you're sitting now, you're burning calories. Add to this the movement, of course you do.
You mentioned you have got the training under the legendary Master Li Guoqiang.
Li Guoqiang is one of the top 100 masters in China. And I was super lucky to be chosen as his disciple, the first foreigner in his lineage.
Hi everyone, welcome to Stories That Matter. I'm your host Aisha, and today we are diving into the ancient world of Tai Chi, which moves slow and hits hard. You might have seen people performing in parks those fluid, gentle movements. What if I told you that Tai Chi is not just a gentle exercise, it's a martial art, it's a healing practice, and a powerful philosophy? I'm here with Tai Chi master Mo Dalong, who has walked his path from traditional streets of Wudong to glittering stages of Dubai. He has not only designed the UAE Wushu Symphony, but has also performed in iconic places like Dubai Opera, Emirates Palace, Coca-Cola Arena, and much more. And together, we are bursting some myths around Tai Chi and discovering some valuable secrets, which I bet you did not know. So here, we welcome Mo Dalong. Welcome to our show, Mo.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for being here
Thank you.
today.
I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you. So, I have always pictured Tai Chi as a slow, fluid dance. Like that's how I picture Tai Chi in my mind, like a slow, gentle movements. What actually Tai Chi is, and how did you end up discovering Tai Chi? What's the story behind that?
Okay, let me first start with, it's not a dance.
Okay.
Yeah. Tai Chi is a form of Chinese martial arts, a very strong one. It's practiced in a way slow, gentle, and fluent. There are so many reasons behind why it's practiced that way, but when they started to practice it that way, and by the time they started to discover the health benefit out of it, because these slow breathing, slow movement, they breathe slowly,
Yeah.
and they move slowly, and that's what made them realize that when they slow down, everything around them started to calm down and slow down as well.
Uh-huh.
They started to feel more relaxed. They started to feel more healthy because once you breathe slowly, your heart rate will start to slow down, so is your blood pressure, and so is your body. Yeah, exactly. So this is how they started to find out the other health benefit of Tai Chi, aside of being a self-defense, a sophisticated self-defense system. Yeah? And it's kept secret for almost 2 centuries or more. Inside a village called Xinjiang in China. Nobody is allowed to know or learn this art outside that village. Only the Chen Village.
Seriously?
Yes.
What's the reason of keeping it as a secret?
It's their own. It's their own style of boxing, own style of self-defense. They don't want anyone to know how they fight, how they defend themselves, and they manage to keep themselves safe for a long, long time because of this martial art. Because it's not just hand; they also have weapons, almost 14 weapons or 16 weapons, 18 to be exact.
Okay.
18 weapons.
18 weapons.
Yeah, they can do beside the hand.
Amazing.
So it wasn't allowed to teach it outside the village until one day one outsider
Uh-huh.
was just watching them. It's like he was working in the village as watching them, and he's trying to learn it. Just by watching them, they noticed him, and when they found that he is really good,
Uh-huh.
one of the masters there decided to just teach him with a promise that he will not teach it outside.
Okay.
And this guy took this style and he changed some
Okay.
in it. And then he started to change the new one out of respect to his master. He didn't teach the original method of Tai Chi, and he started to teach his own method of Tai Chi. So the original method of Tai Chi called Chen style,
Okay.
one of the oldest style, and the other style called Yang style, which is the most known now. So Yang style, it came from Chen style by
Okay.
someone called Yang Luqiang, in 1600, I think, 17th century. And then little by little started to, first they teach it to the royal family in the Forbidden City, to the emperor and his family, and then after that they release it to the public. But of course a smaller version of it, they release it to the
That's
public.
interesting.
Because once, this is the thing about Tai Chi, once you start practicing it, whether the reason, your intention was just for wellness or for self-defense and stuff, becomes a part of your life. And that's what happened to me. I came across Tai Chi out of my personal curiosity. By coincidence, I saw some practicing Tai Chi, and I was like, oh, I was taken. What's that? It looks very peaceful, no? And and I started to ask people walking around. Like I even asked a Chinese lady. I remember that I asked a Chinese lady, and her English was really like very poor,
Okay.
And I just took the keyword Tai Chi, and I kept repeating this word until I reached home, and then I started to research, and then from there it was a calling. Since that day, almost 8 years, every single day, whether in Dubai or China or anywhere, I didn't stop. Becomes a part of my life. And all practitioners that came through Tai Chi in the same way I did, they tried it. And then it's not about you embrace it. No, it becomes a part of your life. It's like you eat, you drink, you breathe, you do Tai Chi.
So you're drinking and breathing Tai Chi.
And Tai Chi.
That's
So,
interesting.
Yeah. And then I found that in Dubai or in the whole UAE, the Tai Chi scene is really not that strong. Yeah. Maybe 1 out of 100 might heard about Tai Chi.
Yeah.
Not even know about it. So it was kind of, okay, step by step. I need to learn it first in a proper way.
Yeah.
And then take this knowledge back to Dubai and start, like, at least create the awareness about it. At least give the people the choice. Well, if you don't know about Tai Chi, you don't have a choice. You just don't do it, right? But if you know about Tai Chi, now you have a choice whether to do it or not.
Yeah. What I feel like people don't know what is that Tai Chi. It's such a new term out here in UAE. Even if I talk to someone, about it, they'll be like, what is Tai Chi? What? Like they are not aware of this martial art. And very rightly said that, once you start being part of it, you are eating and breathing, it actually becomes your lifestyle. That's very true. And it's applicable for any form of activity which we do. If we are doing it consistently and we are doing it with heart and we are putting those efforts into it, it eventually becomes our lifestyle. And that's what it happened for you.
Yeah, and add to this that it's for all ages. 5 years can practice Tai Chi. 105 years
Really?
can practice Tai Chi. Yeah. I want to tell you that one of my teachers, she's in China, her name is Master Ma. She's 85 years old.
My goodness.
And she's still active, she's still alive, she's still fresh. She doesn't look like it. When we say 85 years old, what comes to your mind is very old lady that bending like that, using stick. Like very rare to find a very healthy person in this age. However, she's still teaching for free in the park every single day for hours.
That's shocking.
Yeah, and when you see her teaching, her stances, the way she moves, that she's perfect. She is perfect. Why she's becoming like that? All her life,
Okay.
she's doing Tai Chi.
Wonderful.
Okay, so Tai Chi can help to preserve you to that age. Yes, and more. And more, as long as you're doing it. Because see, if you're sitting for a long time, you don't feel like you feel sometimes your joints are a bit stiff or stuff like that. Yeah. But if your joints are working all your life in a proper way, in the correct way, it will always stay alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
It will always
True.
be fresh. Yeah. So she's doing Tai Chi every day. Not only her. When you go to China, you will see lots of people, all ages, every day in the park. And that's what I like when I was there. Every day I go to the park in the morning. Everybody's there, doing all forms of Tai Chi and Qigong.
I want to understand Tai Chi is always done in always done in outside environment, in parks, on beaches, or it
Well,
can be done indoors as well.
It can be done anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah,
Even
1
in your
square
home.
meter at your room, it will be okay. 1 square meter is more than enough.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, but why the park? Well, it used to be trained and practiced in outdoors. Yeah, it's a long time ago. Yeah, mostly outdoors, and so it's just by tradition or by habit. They go in the morning, smell and breathe the fresh air,
Yeah.
and practice Tai Chi. It's like that. So, well, you can do it indoors. Well, in Dubai, we do it indoors in the summer. You cannot do outdoors.
Yeah.
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 In the winter time, we are always outdoors. I'm
Yeah.
always outdoors. Every morning I do my own training.
Okay.
Yeah. That's in the park or down around my building or something like that. 2-3 hours.
2-3 hours.
Yeah. That's aside of my teaching, aside of my work.
So you're personally practicing it for 2 hours per day,
At least.
at least.
Yeah.
That's
In China,
interesting.
in China, because I don't have work there, it's just
Yeah,
visit.
yeah.
8 hours. And 8
Is
hours
it
because
that
I'm keeping
easy?
time for going out and stuff like that.
So you don't get tired, or you don't feel that energy draining out, like you practicing it for like 2 hours to 8 hours in
You
one
feel
go.
tired. Yeah, of course you feel tired.
What keeps you going, like in a stretch of like
The
2
other
hours
aspect,
to
the
8
energy.
hours? Energy?
Yeah, it increases your energy, not drain you. Yeah.
Like in any other form of exercise, like if you're going to gym, you're hitting gym, and you're doing it for more than 2 hours, or maybe 5 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, I'm sure it drains your energy.
Yeah, because see, gym workout is different. And even other forms of martial arts are different because it's more intense. It requires more intensity in the workout. Tai Chi, you can control that part.
Okay.
You can control the intensity of your workout.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, and the relaxation aspect of Tai Chi as well helps you to really, like, you're not doing anything. You're flowing.
Yeah.
It's like you're swimming in the air. Yeah. So you don't feel like you want more of it. When you learn how to breathe properly as well, you feel your own energy like it's increasing, keep increasing, and you don't want to lose that feeling. Once you start feeling it, you get used to it. It's like being addicted to being having this energy around you, or feel it, and you'll feel it in your skin, in your palm, in advanced way. You'll feel it here in your dantian,
Wow.
here. And I don't know what they call it, and then what they call it baihui in
There's a
in
crown
China.
chakra out
Yes,
here.
there's a,
Yeah.
See, so this one as well. So the more you go advance with the training, the more you feel that energy, and it becomes as well a part of your life. You see, you physically feel the energy. You don't visualize it. This is the good thing
Yeah.
about Tai Chi. It's not about sit down and visualize the energy. No, sit down and feel the energy.
Feeling it is more
Yes, and it's
important.
become like calling after that. When you get used to it and when
Uh-huh.
you practice enough, once you call it, it comes out. Means I want to feel the energy now. Just the willing to
Uh-huh.
feel it now, you'll start feeling.
Uh-huh.
Immediately, it listens to
So
you.
it's just a idea or a thought coming, I want to feel that energy.
Yes,
It
but that
comes.
means what? That means what? That means you started to be more connected to your body.
Mm-hmm.
That it listens to you in that
Yeah.
level.
Okay.
Yeah. Also because of the energy work. Okay, let me explain to you how this Tai Chi helps you. Energy first. What is energy? When you walk, when you talk, when you do any activity, your body creates energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this energy can be concentrated in your body in some places. Depends on what you feel. If you're angry, if you're sad, if you're happy, you
Yeah.
feel it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's consider like this cup. This is your body. Yeah, and you just added one spoon of sugar.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so the sugar all stays down.
Yeah.
All right. So what you do with Tai Chi is like you're melting the sugar inside that water, so it's equally distributed in your
Mm-hmm.
body. So when you train Tai Chi and you do the flow of the Tai Chi, you're mixing all the energy in all your body, and once that energy is distributed in your body equally,
Mm-hmm.
automatically your body will relax. Suddenly
Okay.
everything
Uh-huh.
quiet. Your brain stop, not stop completely, like with that million thoughts in your brain will become 10, 5. That's quite like silence to your brain.
Yeah.
So, and once your body started to relax, so is your, again, heart rate, blood pressure, your body started to relax, getting enough oxygen because you're doing deep breathing, slow and deep breathing while you're practicing. Yeah.
Okay.
And with the movement, you help not well just distributing the energy, you're also feeding your joints. How the nutrients go in your joints? By moving.
Okay.
Moving it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, how your joints become stronger? There is no strong joint, but there are strong muscles that hold the joint together.
So you mean to
Yeah.
say it makes the
me-
joint stronger?
Yeah, when you work on practicing Tai Chi, you work on your and your muscles as well.
Yeah.
When your muscles are become stronger, so is your joint. Okay, what about the joint health? About the nutrition by the movement. So you're doing everything in one time. Everything happened at the same time, energy-wise, wellness-wise, and joint health-wise. Yeah, all your joints working at the same time.
I
Yeah.
love that.
And everything in you is relaxed. Okay, so my knees is going to get better. Yep, 100%, 150%. Why? Because you're using it. You're not using it. You're using your joints. You're moving. You know how to stand properly. Yeah. You know how to align your skeleton properly, so your weight is well aligned, well distributed on your hips, knees, and ankle, not just on your knees. This kind of small details, you learn it, let's say, in the first few classes of learning Tai Chi. You learn first how to stand, how to breathe, and then after that, how to relax.
So how many minimum classes somebody would need just to understand and feel Tai Chi and actually inculcate that in their daily life? Like,
To feel
yeah.
Tai Chi, first class.
Okay. Amazing.
Yeah, first class, first timer.
Okay.
Feel Tai Chi, feel energy, first class.
One interesting question, I think, which everyone wants to know: does it even burn calories?
Well, if while you're sitting now, you're burning calories. Any activity burn calories. Yeah, but if you want to burn more calories, of course you will do more intense exercise.
Okay.
Can you do this with Tai Chi? Yes, you can do.
But on an average, like if we do a practice Tai Chi for an hour, what's the average calorie burn is there?
I actually researched this before. Yeah,
Okay.
it's around like if it's like a smooth, gentle exercise, 200 to 300 calories.
Seriously?
Yeah.
For an hour?
Yeah.
Wow.
See, you're breathing, you're burning calories. While you're sitting now, you're burning calories. Add to this the movement, of course you do. Because this,
Okay.
well, you need energy
Yeah.
to move.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're moving. That
Yeah.
means your body already burning. And so it, I don't like to actually connect it with calories because you're burning it anyway.
It's important, when we know, yeah, we are doing something and our calories are getting burned, it gives us, a push to go ahead with it. So it's important
Yes,
to realize, yes, it's helping your body physically and
it
you are doing
does.
some workout.
It does.
It's important.
Yeah, yeah. Let me tell you something about this
Okay.
aspect. So, movement burns calories.
Uh-huh.
In your current state now, sitting, you burn calories. Less, but you're burning calories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The good thing is, burning calories need a healthy body.
Mm-hmm.
I
Interesting.
mean, like how you burn calories. The more healthier, the more better in burning calories.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, it means you need to have a good hormonal imbalance in your body
Yeah.
to burn more. Yeah, it's like that. Okay,
Yeah.
so how I reached to this point? This is let's incorporate a diet with it and stuff like that to fix because it's everything start from
Yeah,
here.
from
Yeah,
here.
yeah, and then add to it the second part, and it was the helping part, which
Uh-huh.
is all types of sports. So you fix the digestion first, and how you eat, how your lifestyle and stuff like that. So it can fix your hormonal
360
thing.
degree of,
Yeah,
change is
yeah,
required.
yeah, and as well that the way the more you relax with the movement, the more you will do movements. Yeah, you're not feeling
Yeah,
tired.
yeah.
Yeah, if you're doing this on a daily basis, for example, a gentle exercise, how many hours you can go?
Gentle exercise, I think we can go for long, like 1 hour,
Exactly, and more,
2 hours.
and
Yeah.
more. If you're enjoying it, you will do more.
Yeah, if we are enjoying, I think
Yeah.
that's the point. Sometimes when we don't get to know, even in life, when we are just enjoying anything, any activity, whether it's an exercise or even doing some sort of activity which is, giving us that sort of excitement and joy, we don't even look into the time. We are just okay.
We don't look at the time. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
So that's my morning thing. I always have alarms around me because I have my job. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's okay, time to go change, time to go there. So it depends. So, but if I don't have anything in the morning, I just keep going.
Okay.
What stops me? Well, summer.
Schedules.
The summer, like when we reach the 10 a.m. in the like real summer, July, August, stuff like
Yeah.
that. Before, I need to stop.
Yeah.
But otherwise, every day I'm going. Well, these current years, my summer is in China. Go there,
You go
review,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
Review. I go to China not for fun. I don't have fun there. Well, I do, but not my main thing. As I said, like spend my whole day in training and have a couple of hours of fun at night. And I sleep early anyway because I need to have morning fun in the park. So I
That's
sleep
fun
early.
for you.
Yeah, it's fun because you see really all ages, all types of sports as well. Yeah. But mainly, it's Tai Chi and Qigong. I remember I saw a lady using like this support. She reached to the park, she put it aside, and then she stand where she is. She did some gentle exercises. Yeah, and then she started to walk a little bit away from it and back to it again. Walk a little bit away and back from it. So it was obviously she just started doing this. Yeah, and she's practicing and it's working.
Okay.
Believe me, like not just with the very old age, it's almost working with everything. You just need to try it and then see if it's in you or not. Yeah, if you like it, you will do it every day. If you do it every day, you will see results, like very quick results. Once you see the results, once you feel the energy, once you feel the relaxation comes out of it, you will not stop. You will be like I don't want to lose this feeling.
Yeah.
I want more of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've heard that you carry incredible lineage 16 generation down the line, 16 generation from Wudang.
Yeah.
For somebody new to Tai Chi, what does lineage even mean?
Well, lineage is a very important aspect when it comes to martial artists.
Okay.
Why? If you are in a lineage, that means the knowledge are not watered down.
Okay.
The knowledge are preserved. It's transferred from a master to his student, and that student one day become a master to give it to his student. Yeah, and that's how it goes.
Okay.
What is generations and how it works? Well, first, yes, I'm 16th generation of Wudang.
Okay.
8th generation of Funipe, which is the Royal Yang style, and 7th generation of Yang style.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's all I got it from one master actually.
Wow.
So yeah, so the master chooses his disciples.
Okay.
Yes,
Works
how it
that
works.
way.
Yeah, the master chooses his disciples. Choose them based on what? Well, it depends on their point of view. Like I will speak if I one day I will choose my own disciples, will be based on their commitments and their love to the sport, and if I saw a potential that they will really respect that art in a way that they will make sure they deliver it in a proper way to the next generation.
Yeah. Okay.
So they choose. Of course, each master have students, lots of them. Until now, if you go Wudang Mountain, if you go Shaolin Temple, if you go Chen Village, thousands of students. Not all of them are disciples. Yeah. Okay, they choose based on their own preferences and their own aspects, but once they choose you, it's a responsibility on you. Yes, of course, because now you know that you need to learn more and more. There are more knowledge waiting for you. Lots of knowledge. That means knowledge is not just by the book. You need to train hard, even more harder than all your students. You didn't just sit down and, okay, I'm a teacher now. No. Keep training, you keep learning.
Yeah.
Lots of knowledge out there. Yeah, and you make sure you take all that you can, or everything that your master have for you, and perfect it. And he has to approve that you're okay enough to transfer that knowledge. Otherwise, you need to still practice until he is, yes, you're ready. Then you start transferring that knowledge to others. Yeah. Okay. Why you're not transferring all this knowledge directly to your student? It's too much. They will get confused.
Okay.
It's like you're having, for example, your son or your daughter in the elementary school, and then you open for them a book from the college, university, and you're gonna learn this. He will throw the book.
You'll just be out of Tai Chi then.
Yeah, he will throw the book. So they need to learn little by little, and it's a build-up. Do they have to learn a lot? Well, it's not by how many moves you learn. It's about how good you are in the set of movements that you learn already. Yeah. So you can learn one form. Yes. It will be enough. Yes, more than enough. More than enough if you train on it always and properly, so you can understand all the aspect out of each move, because every single move have an application. This application can be in breathing application, can be energy application, can be self-defense application.
That's
in one movement, the same movement that you do. Yeah. So you need to understand this, and you understand the philosophy behind it. Yeah. And the philosophy behind Tai Chi in general. So all this information needs to be transferred from a master to his student, to his disciple.
Okay.
And a responsibility on that disciple to make sure, no, I'm not just being a teacher. No, I need to transfer this knowledge to my own disciples in the future. Where the disciple will come from. So I need to teach a lot.
Yeah.
As many as I can, so I can have potential 2 or 3 or 4 or maybe more. Just my master have. We just celebrated having 3 more 81, 82 disciples.
Wow.
One family. When we go there, we all meet there. It's like one family, brothers and sisters, not by blood.
Yeah. Not
Yeah?
by blood.
Not by blood,
Yeah.
but everything else applies.
Wow.
Yeah. So the master is like a father,
Yeah.
not an actual father, but the word they use there is shi fu. So it's like master, father. Yeah. Or teacher, father. So
I love that.
yeah. So everyone as a disciple, he's a brother and sister. All of us are brother and sister. Who's the senior? The one who came first, even if it's 10 years younger than me. He's my senior.
Okay. Yeah.
He is a disciple before me. He knows more than me. He's
Yeah.
my senior. So
He's younger
teach
to
you, and he's the,
yeah.
it teach you how to show respect.
To everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah.
See now, I told
Nice.
you we have seniors and juniors. By
Yeah.
age, no. Who came first? Who's number 1 and who's number 2 and who's number 80?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they calling each other big brother, senior
Yeah.
sister, junior brother, junior sister. It's like that. Yeah.
Nice.
So all this information is transferred from the master to the student, to the disciple. So that's the generation. So all of us, or the 81, we are the 16th generation. Every disciple, as we said, has to transfer this knowledge to his disciples after, and these disciples will become the 17th generation. Is it something accredited in China? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they registered this somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where, but these are registered.
Okay.
And it has to go. They have a record also on where this originated. So if it's some 16th generation in Wudang, my name is there.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like that. So yeah, I have these lineages. I took it from my master.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And the other one is called Fonipei. Fonipei is royal Yang style. You remember in the beginning I told you about Yang Luchan, who learned Chen style Tai Chi and he took it to teach it to the royal family. He changed first and then he taught it. So what he changed and taught it to the royal family, this is the Fonipei. What's the royal Yang style? This is the first style outside of the original Chen style. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's mainly into fighting and defending and stuff like that. So yeah, yet slow and smooth, but more martial.
Okay.
Yeah. And then before he dies, he asked the help of his 2 sons to help him to teach the people, the public, this art. And then they just said, we don't have to teach all this.
Okay.
Let's just simplify it. And they simplified the whole royal Yang style to 80 plus moves. And they teach it to the public. Make it simpler and easier. And that become the Yang style, the famous Yang style that everybody knows now. So Yang style came from the Fonipei. Fonipei came from Chen style. So it's all
connected.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Everything started with Wudang.
Okay.
Older.
So that's the base. Wudang is the base.
No, the eldest.
Is the eldest one.
Yes, but not the base. That's because the Chen style, they developed their own.
Okay.
But the first was Wudang.
Okay.
It's like I think in the 13th century. Chen was the 14th, 15th century. Yang was 17th century. Something like that. Yeah. And then it started to... actually, only last in the 20th century, they started releasing it to the public.
Okay.
One by one. Last couple of years in Wudang Mountain, they started to release an art called Tai Yi, not Tai Chi.
Okay.
Tai Yi.
Tai Yi.
This is very ancient. Yeah? And really helps to strengthen your tendons and ligament, and it's very special. I know it, yes. I learned from my master, but I wasn't allowed to until I perfected. But it's like a few years back, started to go out. They let it out. It was one of Wu-Tang's secrets.
So do you teach that?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
nice. Interesting.
so I've been learning it with my master for some time now.
Uh-huh.
And then he just, yes, you can now. You can. So when I'm planning to start teaching this widely in Dubai starting September.
Mm-hmm.
So let's consider this like a breakthrough, because it will be the first time in history this art will enter the Middle East.
Wow.
Actually, outside China, not just the Middle East.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
Wow.
not anywhere.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the first time ever
So
outside
anyone, I think we should convey to our listeners as well
China.
that in case they are interested to learn this practice, then contact Mo Dalong.
Yeah, and you can
Yeah.
actually see this. I'm always putting some videos
Yeah,
on
yeah.
my
Okay.
social media about Tai Yi, because
Uh-huh.
I want people actually to see and learn, because it have its own methodology in training, and how it's developed as well. You can practice it in 3 meters. You can practice it in your room, the full sit.
Mm-hmm.
You can practice it in
Wow.
your room, yeah. Not like other forms of Tai Chi. Sometimes you need space to walk here and there, stuff like that. So we do. This is one of the things that I consider gifts I got from
Wow.
my lineage.
Okay.
Of course, like other practitioners, they who travel and learn, they do as well. Like, of course, all respect. But when you are not in a lineage, the amount of knowledge are a bit limited.
Okay.
Remember in my last trip, one of my teachers, she's 70 years old, by the way. Yeah?
70 years.
70 years old. And I couldn't keep up with her at all.
What happened?
In training.
What happened?
Well, she's having a stamina.
Uh-huh.
We've been training for 3-4 hours in the morning. We go to have lunch, and then back again to continue training. And between, we're like, while we're just in normal clothes, not in uniforms or sports outfit. And she's still telling me information, and she's still teaching me on how to stand and stuff like that. I'm dying, and she didn't break a sweat.
Oh.
Yeah. And then after that, she said, okay, now I will tell you some information you need to. And then she told me some stuff to do while I'm doing the form. Suddenly, what I've been learning and teaching for years, it's totally different.
How
One
come?
small, yes, on the stance, on how I'm standing, how I'm aligning my spine, which it was aligned, but she added an extra tip on how to breathe. And she taught me, a way to breathe. When I breathe, like for example, I feel like weight and I'm exhausted. I feel pain in my legs from training. A way of breathing, it takes all the pain out. Takes all my weight off my leg.
Uh-huh.
I'm lighter. How long it takes? Instantly. Instantly.
Wow.
Yes.
Instant.
Yes.
You see the results instant.
Instantly. So I'm like, why are you guys keeping this? So it's like they need to entrust you first. They need to know, not about if you're good or bad. No. Do you love it enough or no? Do you give it the enough respect and effort or no? Then okay.
I think effort, commitment,
Yes.
your passion, your love,
Yes. Have nothing to do
your
with your
energy.
nationality.
I think it all matters.
Have nothing to do with your nationality. Have nothing to do with your age. Have nothing to do with. It's all about the respect, because that's what martial arts teach you.
Okay.
If you don't have this, you're not a martial artist.
So the key ingredient is being respectful.
Respect. Respect. It's the main thing. Respect who? Everyone.
Okay.
Friend or enemies.
Yeah.
Respect everyone.
Uh-huh.
Respect the other person's capability as well. Yeah. They can or they cannot. Yeah. If they can but a little bit, they need help. Respect what they have and teach them what they need. Don't throw all the information on them, but teach them what they need. Let them feel. So this is the one method that I also try to to do while I'm teaching,
Uh-huh.
you must feel difference. Now, why I'm doing this? Because, well, I learned before with too many masters before I choose my master, Master Li Guoqiang. But the best way is not to just tell me, do this and repeat this. Okay, what is the point behind it?
Okay.
You will have these questions. Yeah.
So the master tells you, like, this move, this is the reason, and this is the method, and why we are doing it. So
See-
those things, they make it clear.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Again, step by step, how to stand, how to breathe, and how to fix your posture.
Okay.
When you do this in like 60-70% proper way, you feel instant difference in your whole body.
Interesting.
And in your everything. Like suddenly you feel like your body is like having too much energy, like you're like a bulb. The
you're
light keeps
glowing
increasing. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then after you perfect the movement, then he will tell you, for example, how we apply this. You can ask how do you apply this in martial application self-defense. He will tell you how to apply this in energy as an energy application. He will tell you. But step by step, you need to finish the first step. So
Okay.
you can, so yes, they tell you.
You mentioned you have got the training under the legendary master Li Guoqiang.
Yes, Li Guoqiang, yeah.
Li Guoqiang.
So let me introduce first Li Guoqiang.
Okay.
Yeah. So Li Guoqiang is one of the top 100 masters in China. Yeah. In Tai Chi. I was lucky to reach and train with him in the beginning, in the first place. And I was super lucky to be chosen as his disciple, the first foreigner in his lineage.
Okay.
The first, only foreigner in his
Lucky
lineage.
one.
I didn't believe, because he's the one who asked me. Yeah, he asked for me, not to ask me directly. He asked for me.
Okay.
Come.
And what was your reaction? Like, he choosing you?
Well, see, before I had this dream to become a disciple of a great master.
Okay.
Not just to have my lineage on my shoulder, but because of the knowledge. I'm always hungry for knowledge. I'm always hungry to know more. Yeah. So when I know the master, yeah. When he chose me as a son, I'm like, all my dreams are coming true. I will learn. See, that's what came to my mind. I will learn more. I will ask him everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when I go there, inside the academy, I ask him to learn alone with him. He agreed.
Okay.
And only me and him in the academy. And then I ask him everything that I want.
Wow.
His smile didn't leave his face the whole period of training. My training with him was supposed to be 1 to 2 hours a day. We ended up 8 hours a day.
My God.
Yeah, he enjoyed it. He saw the hunger.
He saw the hunger.
Yeah,
I
he
think
saw the
that's
hunger.
important.
Yeah,
Like, that's
and he
what
start-
master looks, I think.
Yeah.
Master is looking for those set of people who have the passion and hunger to learn.
Exactly.
I think you had that quality in you. And I think
And his
the master
wife,
picked you.
yes, and his
Yeah.
wife. So the wife is also a practitioner. Yeah. So she earned the same respect as the master from all of his disciples. Yeah. She was just watching me in the beginning
Okay.
with a smile. Yeah. And then when she saw how I'm asking, how I'm looking at the details, I'm looking at every single thing the master do. Most of his, of course, I have to. One of my sisters translating. Yeah, because the language barrier is huge. He doesn't speak English. Yeah, and I don't speak Chinese, so I have translator with me. But I also have my eyes on every single thing he do. How he is moving his hand, how he's moving his feet.
Okay.
Every single move he does, I have, and I'm copying it.
So your one-pointedness to look at his moves in spite of the language barrier. So I think that's what stood you apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at everything.
That's
And
nice.
he told me one comment that changed my whole life. Yeah.
What was that?
Stop moving and start listening.
stop moving and start listening.
Yeah. So I'm like, the reaction, you will stop.
Okay.
Correct? Like if someone
Yeah,
told you, you will
yeah.
stop. And you're waiting what he will say.
Yeah.
Well, he explained,
Uh-huh.
stop just moving. So it's not just the movement that you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's asking for the intention.
Okay.
So the movement and the intention of the movement. Listen to yourself and listen to your body in everything you do. Don't just move.
I like that.
Exactly.
I like that point of
I
yours.
had a break.
Intention
Yes. So I
matters.
had a break and I stopped.
Intention matters.
Yeah. And I had to stop that time. And I'm like, okay, this is going more theoretical and philosophical. So I'm like, no, I really need to try this out.
Uh-huh.
And I started to relax more.
Okay.
So suddenly my shoulders dropped more. And I started to be more connected to myself. I moved, like I don't have to go lower stances and show off my stances to him so he's happy. No, I went high stances, but very focused one. And then suddenly everything becomes different. See, that's the thing about learning with a master. Their comments, well, their knowledge came from a bigger master. By the way, his master is still alive. Yeah. His comments come from a bigger master, a lifelong experience. And this experience, see, it's a build-up experience since the 13th century. The first. He moved his experience and knowledge to the second.
Yeah.
And the second, his experience beside his master experience. And the more the lineage goes, the experience goes.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that was a stuff for me, a life changer for me.
You were
in
the chosen
everything.
one.
Yeah. So I'm like, thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you for this. And like, even if I feel pain, I had some days that I barely, because I overtrained.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not in China for just sitting down. Yeah. So I keep training and training and training, but
Wow.
using his way of the way that he instructed me to do, and things just becoming more and more better.
I think Tai Chi has, I've heard like Tai Chi has a lot of, physical benefits, mental benefits, and in fact spiritual benefits also. Could you just lighten that up for my listeners?
Okay, so let's start with the physical benefits.
Okay.
So first of all, it's enhance your posture.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, enhance your joints.
Uh-huh.
It helps for all people. It helps them not to actually fall.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and I have some of my students who
Uh-huh.
actually have this thing enhanced in there. So, body posture, stability.
Okay.
Stability is one of the things that flexibility.
Mm-hmm.
So all these are enhanced. Automatically, your muscle as well getting enhanced.
Okay.
All this and all of this happens with no high impact.
Interesting.
So you don't have to do a high impact exercise to no.
Okay.
Happen with the training. Just keep repeating it, because again, Tai Chi is an everyday thing. You do it every day. Yeah. So when you embrace such a training every day, so you get this physical benefit.
Okay.
When you will feel it next week. So nothing waits. It's not like after a few months you will feel no. It takes a month from someone who have an issue, a big issue,
Yeah.
and then he will feel noticeable difference in his body. So that's the physical part. The mental part, well, it enhance your mental clarity,
Okay.
because the way you practice Tai Chi, you need to breathe deeply and slowly from your nose only. Yeah. With this soft and gentle move, it relaxes your body. Remember when we said the example in the beginning that when your heart rate drops. Yeah, and your blood pressure will stabilize, what will happen? Your brain have less work now.
Yeah.
So it started to calm down. When your brain calms down, all your body calms down with it, and then you start to feel other stuff. You start to feel the softer breeze around you. Yeah, you start to feel the air density around you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Add this to your daily life, especially our life in Dubai.
Yeah.
We
Especially in a place
we
where,
need this.
yeah, in Dubai is like an environment which is moving at buzzing and moving at the speed of like 1,000 miles per hour,
Yes,
and
exactly.
getting a Tai Chi is like an ancient practice
Mm.
and making it applicable for a modern world.
Mm.
Like it's really
This
nice.
is why you need a break.
Yeah.
You're going in that fast life of
Yeah,
Dubai.
yeah, yeah.
This is why you need a break. So
Yeah,
Tai
yeah.
Chi provides you that break
Okay.
that clears your mind from the whole day stress
Yeah,
of work
yeah,
and
yeah.
running around and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
exactly.
You get 5 to 10 minutes of Tai Chi, and
Just to
then
calm.
you're balanced.
Yeah. I would love to know like what advice you would like to give to the people who are maybe stressed out, burnout, or maybe they are struggling to find the focus in their daily routine. I think what Tai Chi has to offer for them.
Let's start from the basic. We'll
Basic.
not make it very hard for them. Breathe. Relax and breathe.
Uh-huh.
Breathe deeply and slowly, but
Okay.
breathe. Stop the bad habit of holding your breath
Mm-hmm.
for no reason. While you're tying your shoes, you hold your breath.
Mm-hmm.
When you get in the car, you hold your breath. Focus on this. Nobody knows why we do that, but we do that, all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Start to be aware of your breathing, and breathe. Slow down your breathing. Everything will slow down with you.
That's nice.
That's the very basic thing. Try it out. 5, 10. Actually, when you try it, you will like it. You will continue that way. But start with 10 and see how impactful it will be.
Any move you can recommend to my listeners right now, like which they can implement in their daily lifestyle? Like,
Actually, a stance.
okay.
Starting with a stance.
Okay.
Yeah. And small hand movement
Okay.
to align their body.
Okay. Interesting.
Mhm.
That's nice. So, coming up, like, what are your plans? What are the dream projects you're working on?
Well, I'm traveling to China again this summer,
Uh-huh.
getting more knowledge from there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. When I come back, well, my plan stays the same. Increase awareness about Tai Chi in whole Dubai.
Uh-huh.
Dubai is a city that deserves this.
Yes, definitely.
All of us here in Dubai deserve this.
Yeah.
We do our best for our life. We do our best for the city. The city do its best for all of us.
True.
We need a daily break.
Yeah.
And this break is provided by Tai Chi. Tai Chi can give you this. So I'm trying to increase the awareness, and I will keep working on that. It's my mission.
Oh, I like
It's
that.
my mission,
I
yeah.
love it when you say it's your mission.
Yeah.
Yeah. That spirit will
Yeah.
take you further.
Yeah.
All the best for that.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Listening to you and having such meaningful conversations made me realize, Tai Chi is not just a body movement; it's much more than that.
Yes.
And you mentioned how getting the intention into the picture, like, is so important.
Yes.
Why we doing things,
Yeah.
and when we have that sort of clarity, automatically, something deeper within us change.
Mhm.
Our breath slows, our
Yes.
thoughts gets aligned, and then what happens is magic then.
And the good magic about it, and this is something like you might be surprised
Uh-huh.
hearing that, your hours will be doubled. I mean,
Uh-huh.
you have 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
You're sleeping 8 of them, 16 hours left.
Yeah.
Let's say 8 hours at work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
8 hours at work, you can do 16 hours in these 8 hours using both sides of your brain.
Wow.
Yeah? So you can, for example,
Uh-huh.
focus on your breathing while you're working. Yeah, every 45 minutes you stand up and walk. Yeah, so you're not sitting on the. Yeah. So while you're doing this, focus on the breathing. You still can work. You still can do everything. Just be aware of your breathing. So you half are focusing on the breathing,
Yeah.
and half focusing on the work. Your body can do that. Your brain can do this. Yes, we are built to do multitasking.
Exactly.
So we can. That's an easy multitasking.
Yeah.
We can do. So that means what?
like that.
My brain is working 1 hour, 2 hours in 1 hour. One on breathing, one on something else.
Yeah.
Apply this to all your life.
That's a nice tip for my listeners.
Ah.
Thanks for sharing that.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And it totally, I feel like it's just about changing our changing that intention and having that awareness. One small, being aligned with what we are doing, being aware of what we are doing and how we are doing the things. And I want to share with my listeners, it's all starts with just one single movement. Maybe it just starts with one deep breath, one focused thought, small little tiny steps, and that can change the way you move, and it can change the way you think, because when your movement changes, your mind changes, and when your mind changes, your thoughts changes, and when your thought changes, you start acting differently, and when you act differently, your life automatically changes. And that's what I have learned today by having such insightful conversations about Tai Chi with Mo. Thanks, Mo, for coming to our show and for sharing the deep wisdom what lies behind the motion. We never thought of that way, that how motion and movement is so important in our daily lives. Thanks for coming to our show.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, listeners, for tuning to Stories That Matter. I'm really grateful for you being here with me right now. And if this episode of ours really sparked something in you, just let it grow. Let it grow. And I'll be coming back to you with some more interesting episodes. So keep growing, keep learning, and keep breathing. Not just breathing, but intentional breathing.
Let's pay respect to them.
Yes, let's do
And
that.
that's
Let's end in a Tai Chi way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right fist.
Right fist, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left hand open.
Left hand open.
Put it together.
Put it together.
Yes. And this is how we pay respect to each other, and this is how we pay respect to them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you,
you.
listeners.
Thank you so much.
Love you all. Thank you. And actually, I want you to do some Tai Chi moves for my listeners. So
Okay,
I
sure.
would love to see, and I want my listeners to have a look and feel of what Tai Chi is. I know we have talked about it, but if you can show some
Sure.
moves and maybe something which they can inculcate in their daily lives would be very helpful for my
Sure.
listeners.
Sure.
Thank you.
Sure.